Hello everybody, welcome again to Country Boy Cooking with Marshall. I rushed up here to show y'all this today. It's my go-to fudge recipe I found about 5 years ago on YouTube. It's $1 million fudge, and I'm telling you, you're going to call it a $1 billion fudge. Let's get into it. This ain't going to be no long drawn-out video. Let me show you exactly how to do it. Follow my directions to the T. Your family will love it. Let's do it. Let's start this deliciousness off, everybody. It's so easy. Get you some butter. I got a 9x14 dish here. We're just going to butter the bottom of it. Get up on the sides too. Get it up in them corners good. And set it aside. Okay, watch how simple this is, everybody. I got 2 cups of mini marshmallows here in. I got 1 12-ounce bag of semi-sweet chocolate chips going in. I've got 2 milk chocolate bars, 4.4 ounces going in. Make sure to break them up, makes them melt faster. Now we're just going to simply mix it together. It's going to help it all melt even when it gets in the pot. Set aside. Okay, we're at the stove now. What we want to do is spray it with a good non-stick spray. Whole thing. We're throwing in 2 tablespoons of butter going in. We're going in with 4 cups of sugar. Get it in there. Got my heat on medium. We're going in with 1 12-ounce can of evaporated milk. Going in. Now we're going to stir it. Keep it stirred. What we want to do is incorporate every bit of this together with the butter. Our next goal, we're going to let this right here come to a simmer. And once it starts simmering, we're going to let it simmer for around 7 minutes. Set your clock after it starts barely simmering. Keeping it stirred. This is the most delicious fudge, folks, you'll ever put in your mouth. I mean, this would be your go-to recipe. You don't need nothing else. Of course, you know I'm going to add my twist to it at the end. I'm waiting on this to come up to a simmer. Okay, now my mixture is simmering. Set your clock for 7 minutes. I'm also going to turn my heat down just a little bit, probably to about a 3. From a medium to a 3. We don't want to burn this. Keep it stirred. Now it also took about 7 minutes for it to start simmering, so be patient with it. But once it starts simmering like this, set your clock for 7 minutes. Don't forget to cut your heat down off of a medium down to about a 3. This essentially is making a big old pot of Eagle brand milk. Sweetened condensed milk is what it's making. This is the hardest part of the whole recipe, everybody, and believe me, it's not hard. A good thing to note is have your spoon with some slots in it. Real good for stirring liquids like this. Okay, we're coming up to about a minute left. Now I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. About 1 teaspoon going in. I don't want to add my vanilla extract to start with because I don't want it to cook off. It's been 7 minutes. Let's add our 2 1/4 cups of chopped pecans. Stir that well. Get your chopped pecans in there well. Go ahead and turn your eye off. You're done with it. Eyes off. Stir these in well a little bit. Okay, now we're going to add all of our chocolates, marshmallows, chocolate morsels going in. We're getting all this incorporated together, stir it well together. Then it's going into our buttered dish. So let's get this stirred well. Remember to cut your eye off. This is some good stuff, everybody. We're going to get all those marshmallows melted in. You won't be able to see them. Probably going to stir it a good 7 or 8 minutes, making sure everything's real good and incorporated. Smells absolutely fantastic. You don't need no candy thermometer for this. You're going to use the 7-minute rule. Once it starts simmering, set your clock or your timer for 7 minutes. No more. And by the way, it takes about $30 for all these ingredients in this recipe. But it makes a big old thing of fudge. Okay, and that's all there are to it. Let's get it in a dish now. All right, now we're simply going to put it in a dish. And once we get it in there, we're just going to spread it out evenly. Get it in your corners good. Now that you've got it all evened out, you're done with this really, but you know I'm going to take it another step. I mean, this is it. You're going to let this set aside for a couple of hours. Don't put it in the refrigerator. Just maybe put a towel or parchment paper or something over it. Let it set a minimum of 2 hours. you know, even all day or even all night, it's not going to hurt nothing. But right here's what I like to do to make it a little special, especially for kids. Yes, the little sprinkles. Gotta have them. Makes it real colorful, makes it a real pretty dish. Put them on. Look at that. Put them all around through there. Good little layer. What we're going to do is press them in. Then gently press them in. See that? I'm going to put a little more. Go ahead and put the whole bottle on them. Now this was a 3-ounce bottle of sprinkles. Just put the whole thing on there. Press them in. Now we're going to let this sit a minimum of 2 hours. If you got 4 or 5 or 6, it's even better. See you then. All right now, it's been about 4 hours. I had to run to town to do an errand. Come back and these boys is ready. Check it out, everybody. How beautiful that is. See the nuts? This will be the only fudge recipe you need. Try it at home. Everybody in your home will love it. It'll be a hit wherever you take it. Just remember, don't hurt yourself by eating too many because they'll make you hurt yourself. Again, thank y'all for watching today on Country Boy Cooking with Marshall, where Jesus is always Lord of all.